following is a production of the Averett Sports Network.
And welcome to the Grant Center. I am Muncho Kev, joined here today by Corey Baldwin. We are here today for a USA South Conference matchup between the University of Methodist Monarchs and your Averett University Cougars. First, for the starting lineups for the Methodist University Monarchs, at guard, number 3, Katie Snipes. At guard, number 31, T.T. Jones, Number 10, Tyzerica Alexander. Number 15, Caitlin Kendricks. And number 20, Emily Ricks. And now, for your Averett University Cougars. At 4, sophomore, number 3, Genesis Weeders. At guard, number 20, Kiera Smith. At guard, sophomore out of Apex, North Carolina, Cameron Lunsford. At guard, freshman out of Hopewell, Virginia, number 23, Courtney Scott. And last but not least, only 7 points away from being third in all-time scoring history, number 24, Brooke Kaufman. And fans today coming into the matchup, Averett kicks off at 14-7, 8-4 in USA South play, and the Monarchs are 3-18 and 2-10 in USA South play. Last time out, these teams faced each other. It was a close game. The Cougars took it 72-62. This time we hope to have a good one as well today. 10 minutes are on the clock. The refs are in their position. The players are walking to their position. And we hope to have a great matchup today. On jump for the Cougars is number 3, Genesis Weeder. She had a career outing last time as she had 18 points last Sunday here in the Grand Center. She wins the tip. It's over to Scott. Scott's a good three-point shooter. Gets it to fall early. Courtney Scott starts the game off with a triple. She's been shooting it well of late, Corey. Here's the Monarchs. Monarchs setting it up. That's Latifah. She kicks it over to number 10, Tyzeria. Tyzeria lets that one fly. Doesn't miss. Just miss. Weeders with the rebound. Scott's going to dribble it down. Kick it over to Smith. Smith going to think about a three. Gets it back to Scott. Scott's going to let another one fly. And this one rims in and out. Good box out there by the Monarchs. That was number 20, Emily Ricks. Scott, that one went in and out. Good start for her early. This is number 10, Tyzeria. No, excuse me. This is number 31, TT. She kicks it over to 15, Caitlin Kendricks. She leaves it short. Smith with the rebound. Cougars bring it down. It's Smith again. She gets it over to Scott. Scott's going to skip it over to Lunsford. Lunsford gets back to Smith. Smith's going to think about it. They get it down low to Weeders. Weeders has her on the back. This is where she's good. Right hook good for Weeders. Weeders picking up where she left off last game against the Falcons, where she had a career night. She had 18 points. Cougars up 5-0 early. Alexander swings it to Snipes. Snipes makes a beautiful move. Gets it poked away. Saves it though. This is Alexander. Alexander's going to go in. Sweeping layup. Can't get it to fall. Rebound to Courtney Scott. Scott's going to throw up the L. Run the play call. Gets it over to Lunsford. Ball finds the soft spot of the zone. Can't get it to fall. Scott's on the rebound and gets an easy deuce.
And Scott, she's starting off very well here in the beginning of this game. Off to a great start. Hit a three in the beginning, and there with a loose rebound. Offensive rebound, a lay.
This is Snipes. Snipes is going to think about it. Gets it over to Ricks. Ricks gets it ripped away by Smith. Cougars looking to push in transition. Gets it to Scott. They're just going to slow it down. Get it to the Smith. Smith thinks about a three again. Gets it to Carthen. Carthen, that's where she's good. Bucket by Carthen. And 9-0 early. The Cougars are on top. 30-second timeout by the Monarchs. Coach Cheryl McNair is going to talk to her squad. And we'll be right back here on the Sports Network. And back here after the quick timeout. Monarchs trail 9-0 early in the first quarter. 7:30 to play. This is Joins. on it. She skips it over to Kendrick. Kendrick gets it to Joins. Joins kicks it out to Alexander. Alexander's going to drive right, kick it over to Ricks. Excuse me, not Ricks. That was Kendrick.
And Lunsford over to Scott. Scott tees it up another one, and that's off the rim. But Carlton with the rebound. Over to Weeders, back to Scott, and she will be heading to the line for 2.
And Coach McNair has had enough of her squad. She's going to send in the platoon swap and send 5 different Monarchs into the game. And Scott's at the line for 2. Nails the first one. Scouts gets it, takes a couple dribbles, airs up another one. Nothing but not on that one. 7 quick points here for Courtney Scott. Here comes the offense for the Monarchs. They're going to set it up, swing it over, get to number 21. Excuse me, that's number 12, Patterson. Patterson gets it over to Pearson. She gets it to Billings. Going to be a shot up and no good. Rebound Weeders. Carlton's going to push. Only needs 5 points now to move into third. And she's going to lose the ball on that one. That was a steal by Pearson. Pearson's going to get it to 21. Billings going to air for 3. No good. Rebound by Hamilton. Hamilton picks it over to Pearson's. They're going to get it inside down low. But Weeders picks up her hand. Thinks it should go the other way, but they're going to keep it that way.
And that was great hands by Weeders. Just getting around, not a strong post up.
And ball, this is going to be number 30, it looks like. It was number 30 indeed. Ross airs up a 3. Leaves it short, ball out of bounds to Avery. Some subs are in the game now. This is going to be number 11, Raven Johnson, the rebounding machine. And number 14, the three-point specialist, Courtney Scott. This is going to be Cameron Lunsford on the play. This is Scott. Scott's going to get in and shoot a 3 right away and nails it. Excuse me, Courtney Hunt. My bad, but exactly what I said. As soon as she gets in the game, she's a three-point specialist. She knocks it down whenever she needs it, and especially when it's wide open, Corey.
And that's what you want as the pass gets through. And she will be getting called for the challenge violation. Billings, but as you were saying, wide open, that's what you need. Those wide open knockdowns. And Hunt, she'll do it for you.
And Alexander back into the game after the turnover by the Monarchs. 14-0 here early. 5:30 left still to play in the first quarter. Hunt gets it, gets a screen from Smith. Pick and roll basketball looking at like it's at its finest. And one. And the pick and roll ran to perfection. Hunt come off the screen. Screen set by Smith. Smith's going to roll to the back and pick up the and one. Beautiful basketball there by the Cougars. Smith's going to look up to pick up the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Takes a couple dribbles, airs it up. Can't get it to fall, though. But what a beautiful start for the Cougars and Coach Diop. She has to be proud of this. Up 16-0, and there's still 5 minutes left to play. And another turnover by the Monarchs. Turnover this time by Billings.
And we have a sub, Samantha Texan, coming in for the first time today.
Texan into the game. Also known for her shooting. This is Scott. Scott's going to get it. Finds Hunt. Finds the other Courtney with a beautiful move. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound looked like it was gathered there by Texan. She just couldn't corral it all the way. This is going to be back to 21. Billings. Billings kicks it to 12. Patterson's going to get to the basket and puts the Monarchs on the board early. 16-2 here now. Cougars on top. Scott doesn't know what to do with it. Gets it to Lunsford. They get it to Johnson. Foul there on number 12. Patterson, after she got the bucket.
So it's for the Cougars. 24, chase back in Carthen, and Zanice Chambers in for the first time tonight.
Good hands there, number 14, Hamilton, the junior. This is going to be Hunt taking it out now. Hunt's going to get into Carthen, get it back to Hunt. Good ball pressure there by the Monarchs. They're going to get it to Texan. Texan's going to get it. They're going to get it over to Carthen. Carthen has 7 to work with. What a beautiful spin. Leaves it short. Offensive rebound by Raven Johnson, doing what she does best, and that's rebounding the ball. Carthen wants it inside. She's posting like she wants it. Cougars can't get it inside to her. Raven Johnson's going to attack now. Beautiful spin. Drops the defender on the way down and picks up the beautiful bucket. Raven Johnson with a beautiful spin move. Great move there by her to pick up her first points of the game, but started with her offensive rebounding. Know what she does best. Good seal there by number 12, and what a beautiful move. Just can't get it to fall. Was Patterson. Patterson got the seal she wanted, and the Cougars are running in transition. This is going to be Hunt. Hunt's going to air up another one. Leaves this one short. Tries to get the offensive rebound. Just can't do it. This is going to be number 10, Alexander. She can't get it to fall either. Going to try to pick up offensive rebound, and in the process gets fouled.
And that foul is on 11, Raven Johnson. And we have a sub for the Monarchs, number 3. Katie Snipes checks back in. 18-2 here. Your Cougars are up top. 3 minutes, 26 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
And dead wall here by the Monarchs. Monarchs comes up with it. It's Snipes. Snipes going to have 12 to work with. She might have to step into a 3. She does, and it almost falls. Just can't, though. Rebound by Carthen. Carthen's get some hands on her. Don't call it, though. Monarchs bail off the pressure here. Chambers sets up the offense. She's going to get it over to Texan. Texan's going to get it, make a beautiful double crossover move. Find Raven Johnson. This is Raven Johnson's game. And the short, bitty jumper. Raven Johnson with the bucket. Beautiful play there by Sam Chandler to set up with a double cross, freeze the defender, and then find the open Raven Johnson. Monarchs set up the offense. Get it over to Alexander. Alexander's going to drive right. Pivot. Get it to 21. Billings. Billings going to air up a 3. No good. Rebound by number 24, Brooke Carthen. Carthen gets it. She's going to get it up to Hunt. Hunt's going to bark out the offense. Gets it over to Carthen. Carthen's going to get it.
Looking for the foul. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson goes back up, and that's off the mark as well. Rebounded by Snipes.
DJ right court. A lot of contact there. Don't know if it was offense or defense, but both bodies hit the floor, so something has to be called. But in this case, the ref said they're going to let it play. And what a beautiful move there by Billings. Billings is going to find, I believe that is number 14. It is Hamilton. Hamilton leaves it strong, though. Hunt's going to bring it up. 1:50 to go here. 20-2. The Cougars are on top. Hunt's going to find Raven Johnson at the high post. Raven Johnson's going to sweep through, get the block call. Very physical basketball being played here.
Methodist now charge number 12.
Very physical basketball being played here by both teams. Back into the game is number 31. Joins. Also back into the game is number 20, Emily Ricks. That was second foul on Patterson. Cougars set up the play. Hunt gets it to Texan. Back to Hunt. Hunt's going to air up another one. Leaves this one short. Going to try to get her offensive rebound again. Just can't, though. Alexander in transition. May have gotten fouled there pushing it back, but doesn't. Easy bucket for her, though. 20-4 now is the score. Monarchs are losing. Cougars are on top. Sam Texan has the ball. Physical play. And a foul call there by number 20, Ricks. Coach McNair not happy with that one. Tells the referee You've been letting us play all night. They're going to call that one. But for Sam Texan, she's going to go to the line for 2. Try to get herself in the books for today. Into the game is number 20, Kiera Smith. Texan's going to air up the first one. Nothing but net. 21-4 now. Looking to push the lead up to 18. And she does. Easy as 1, 2, 3 for Sam Texan as she knocks 2 free throws down, goes 2 for 2. Cougars lead by 18, 22-14. This is Snipes with it. Snipes is going to make a beautiful pass fake, then actually pass it to Joins. Joins leaves that one very short. Raven Johnson's going to have it up ahead. This is going to be Sam Texan. Sam Texan picks up the easy layup. And that extends the lead to 20 here in the first quarter. Sam Texan with 4 straight points for the Cougars. Ricks has it. Going to take it to Joins. Joins gets it to Alexander. Alexander's going to tell number 12, Patterson, to come here. Excuse me, that is number 14, Hamilton. Back to Alexander. Alexander's going to go down and try to pick up the 3-point play the old-fashioned way, but just can't. Alexander, a physical driver. She's been trying to draw the fouls all night. And this foul was on Kiera Smith. Alexander's going to go to the line for 2 shots here with 24 seconds left. Rest in peace to Kobe. A lot of things have been happening lately for that reason in basketball. That may have not been one, but Alexander tees off the first one, clanks the back iron, and goes out. Alexander's going to shoot the second one, and it's going to be up and good. 24-5 now is the score. 24 seconds left here in the quarter. Cougars going to look to just get 1 shot here unless it's just a great one. And there's the great one. Sam Texan gets it, just goes in and out. Raven Johnson on a rebound, misses her own shot, and gets her own rebound again, and misses that one too. Kiera Smith gets called for the jump ball. Possession goes to Methodist. Raven Johnson having conversation with the ref.
I want to say she's probably complaining about a foul.
Thought she got hit on that last possession. She may have. 6 seconds to go. Joins with the split and the beautiful move there by Joins to end the quarter. Had the screen and split the screen and laid it up with her inside hand. But nevertheless, the Methodist Monarchs are down 7-24. Cougars having a great first quarter. Look to build on the second quarter. We'll be right back on the Averett Sports Network.
What if I told you that everything you worked for, trained for, and strived for, that someone before you helped pave the way for your own path, provided you opportunities and an avenue to shine? What if I told you it's your turn to make a positive impact on those who have come after you? It's time to pay it forward. It's time to help the next generation of Cougars and continue the path of success in the classroom, on the court, on the field, on the mat, on the course, and in our community. It's time to give back. Show that you love Averett Athletics this February 14th.
And we're back here on the Averett University Sports Network. Your Cougars up 24-7 in the first quarter. Here's the star of the second. Courtney Scott now has the rock. Gonna find Cameron Lunsford on the curl. Cameron Lunsford all the way, and what a beautiful play by Coach Abby Diop in her first season here for the Cougars. Having the Cougars a great season. What a beautiful play she drew up out of the break and picked up an early bucket in the second quarter for her Cougars. 26-7 now to score. Alexander's going to drop her shoulder, try to pick up the bucket. She can't. And Kiera Smith comes up with the rebound. All the starters in for the Cougars except for number 24, Brooke Carthen. Raven Johnson's in place of her. They're going to try to get over top of it. Genesis Weeder, she's going to kick it out. Good skip pass. Gets to Scott. Scott's going to kick it into Johnson. Weeder's going to make a beautiful move. Can't get it to go. And Johnson's going to get the offensive rebound and travel with it. Ball to the Monarchs. Monarchs going to call a play out.
And Joint's bringing it down. Crossover. Looking for something to open up. Over to Snipes. Snipes over to Kendrick. And that shot was off the mark.
This is Courtney Scott. Tried to get the acrobatic layup to fall. Kids nowadays like to call that one the jelly, but they can't get it to fall. And joins with the quickness down the court. Looked up, and it was only 26 on the shot clock, Corey, and she was out like a jet. Joins with the fast feet. 9-26 now is the score. Scott has it again. They're going to run the same play they started the quarter with. Try to get this one. They couldn't get it, though. Weeders is going to make a nice spin move. Can't get it to fall. Gets her own glass. Is going to try to get it again. Can't get that one to fall. Get her own glass again. Kick it out. This one gets tipped. She finds a way to get it again. Finds Courtney Scott. And why not in and three for the Cougars. Weeders everywhere on that play, you know.
And that's how she was the last game. Just being everywhere. Offensive glass, defensive glass, in the passing lanes.
Some people say padding your stats. I call it good basketball. Monarchs look to set it up. That was Kendrick thinking about teeing it up. Gets it over to number 14, Hamilton. Hamilton can't get it to fall. Lunsford very quick with the ball. She's going to find Scott. Scott for her third tray of the night. Leaves it short. Johnson goes up.
Johnson down there just battling on the boards. Able to get that one and put it up for two. 31-9. Your Cougars lead it here in the second quarter.
And joins with a good move. Finds number 3, Snipes. Snipes gets fouled on the 3. Good sportsmanship there by Kiera Smith. Snipes is going to go to the line for 3. Cougars up 31-9.
Katie Snipes at the line for Methodist.
Snipes at the line for 3. And Raven Johnson and Genesis Weeders are on pace for career nights, Corey. Both of them with 7 rebounds already in the game. Career high for Raven Johnson is 19 rebounds, so she's a glass cleaner itself. 12 away from that, but is clearly on pace. Weeders' career high in rebounds, 11. So both of them are on pace to, you know, Weeders smash her career high. Raven Johnson looks to compete with her career high. The 19 rebounds in a game, Corey, that's a lot. Next, we want to see how much the record is. Cougars get it up court. Finds a way to Scott. Scott gets it to Weeders. Good hands there by the Monarchs. And Scott steps out of line. Great hands there by the back line. Believe that was number 20. Ricks with the great hands. Into the game is Pearson for the Monarchs. And right now, Courtney Scott's leading all scorers with 10 points. A couple of Cougars have 2 points. Raven with 6, and Sam Texan with 4. Monarchs setting their play up, trying to find something here. Gets it over to Snipes. Snipes is going to lay up another 3. Can't get it to fall. Great box out by Lunsford, and they're going to say it's a foul. I thought it was a great box out, though. She definitely thinks the same as well. She's going to have to live with the results. That's Lunsford's first. They're going to talk about resetting it to 20. It was a foul. They're going to actually reset it to 30. You know, usually set a foul to 20. But they get it down low to number 20, Ricks. Ricks gets it to Joins, and Joins is very, very quick with the ball. She's been quick with it all night. Her first step is like none other. And that was number 24, Carthen. Tried to Euro step her way in there. Couldn't get it to fall, though. And good shot there by number 20, Emily Ricks. Stepped right into it and knocked it down, Corey. Looked like her shot. She looked confident in it. Kiera Smith is going to call out orders. 5:52 here in the second quarter. Cougars up 31-14. Smith going to go all the way. Good block there by number 3, Snipes. They get it up to Alexander. Alexander's going to get it. Going to pause, get it to Joins. Joins just going to dribble. Get over to Snipes. Snipes just getting it. Going to take her time here. Get it over to Ricks. Ricks to Alexander. Alexander to the lane with her left. And what a block there by Carthen. Courtney Scott's going to go all the way. She now has 12 on the board, Corey.
And she's just fast as well, going up the court.
Scott, only a freshman, not playing like it this year, has been a pivotal role in the Cougars offense. Joins going to go up. Gets fouled by Wieters. Wieters asking her, Coach Diop, what should I do? That's only her first.
And some subs here for the Cougars. Raven Johnson subbing back in, and for the Monarchs, number 30, Trinity Ross, checking in the game for the first time tonight. And Joins at the line for 2.
Joins playing a terrific game for the Monarchs. Don't know where they would be without her right now.
And Deidre Wright, Trey, because she's been getting it going for them on the offensive end.
15-33 here.
And Joins knocked down both as she's getting subbed out the game. Number 21 checks back in, Billings, for the Monarchs. And this looks like full court pressure here from the Monarchs. Trying to cause some turnovers, get back into this game. Carthen over to Lunsford, but that ball sails out of bounds. And that's just the stop Monarchs was looking for.
Corey, last time we were on the air, actually 2 times ago, the Meredith Avenging Angels put some pressure on the Cougars, and they struggled a little bit, and they let the Avenging Angels back in the game, so may have some good scouting here by the Monarchs, putting that pressure on. This is going to be Ricks, and Ricks up and down again with the jumper. Mid-range looking like our fellow teammate Tim Henry there. And the Cougars this time beat the press and get it up to Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson with the easy deuce. This is number 21, Billings.
Over to Ross, back to Billings. Billings with the shot fake all the way to the cup. Easy lay for Billings.
Beautiful move there by Billings. Got her man with a little pump fake, jab step they call it. Wieters gets it. And Cougars just throwing the ball over the top of the press right now. Good for the Cougars, Up 15 here. Quick hands there. Couldn't get it all the way, though.
Carthen trying to draw contact, but they call a foul. And yeah, that will be staying with the Cougars. And fouls on number 30, Trinity Ross.
And into the game is Courtney Hunt. Courtney Hunt for Courtney Scott. And in the game for the Monarchs, number 10. That's number 13 or 15 it is. Kendricks. It's hard to read these yellow numbers on the green jerseys. A little scrunched up. But that's Lunsford. She airs one up. Can't get it. And beautiful jump ball over there. Got a little feisty over there by the Cougars and the Monarchs. Nobody the one to let go, but ball goes towards the Monarchs. They're going to wave their hand in a floppy motion. Going to set up the play. And O'Neill's still there. But beautiful lay there by number 4, Pearson. She just can't get it to fall, though.
Rebounded by Lunsford as she slows it down, setting up the play.
And great ball pressure there.
And Johnson with the easy deuce. Just dribbling right past her defender, getting to her sweet spot on the block.
Raven Johnson's on her way to a double-double tonight. She may have 10 points now as well. She had those 7 rebounds earlier. I haven't checked the stats since then, but no, she's playing well. And what a move there by Riggs. What even better block there by number 3, Genesis Wieters. And all the way is Brooke Coffin, who's just going to cuff it with one hand and get the lay to go. Timeout by the Monarchs, down 20-39. We'll be right back here on the Averett Sports Network.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor.
It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
And we're back here on the Averett University Sports Network. This number 15, Kendrick. Kendrick finds number 21, Billings. Billings is going to kick it out and just sails out of bounds.
We have some subs for the Cougars coming in. Samantha Texan and Zenise Chambers. And the score here in the second quarter, 39-20. Your Cougars lead it. Chambers setting up the offense, ball to Hunt. Johnson with the pick. Hunt gives it to Johnson. Johnson making her way to the paint, and she gets it to go.
Looked like Ricks tried to pick up the offensive foul there. She failed, didn't get it though.
And Kendrick, oh, and that's over
to Ricks. And Ricks knocks it down. 3 for 3 there in that short little mid-range area. Looking really, really good for her. Monarchs down 22-41. Good ball pressure there by Pearson. She's going to reach and pick up the steal. Pearson's going to go all the way, go over to the other side of the floor, but picks up the bucket regardless. Monarchs pick up the pressure, get in the press.
And Chambers just trying to get it to Hunt, throws it out of bounds. And that's another turnover for the Cougars.
Excuse me, Corey. Into the game is Alexander. But another turnover for the Cougars. Facing the pressure. Billings is going to throw up offense.
Ross with it. Jab steps, get to the lane, and that's blocked by Carthen. And rebounded by Carthen.
Ross comes up a little hurt there. Good ball pressure there by Billings. Beautiful ball handling by Courtney Hunt there, though. Behind the back there by number 24, Brooke Carthen. This is Texan. Texan thinks about airing the 3 up. Gets it to Johnson.
And Johnson gets stripped. Almost, but she recovers it. And this jump ball call. That ball will stay with the Cougars.
But interesting. But only 1 second on the shot clock. 1 second to go on the shot clock. Shot clock violation by the Cougars. Good D there by Alexander. Billings going to look to push with 27 seconds to go. Alexander gets it. Over to Ross. Ross going all the way to the hoop. Jump ball though.
Jump ball, possession Methodist.
Lorena Davis-Robinson into the game for the Cougars. 16 on the shot clock, 17 on the game. Method gets it into Alexander. Beautiful play there. Alexander looks to pick up the N1. Doesn't convert it though, but converts the bucket. They get it over to Carlton. Carlton finds Robinson. Robinson with a beautiful crossover. He's going to turn it over. Billings is going to have to shoot it from half court. And just misses it to the left. Down 26-41. The Methodist Monarchs are down. Cougars up. Going into the halftime by 15 points. We'll be right back here on the Averett Sports Network.
What if I told you that everything you worked for, trained for, and strived for, that someone before you helped pave the way for your own path, provided you opportunities and an avenue to shine? What if I told you it's your turn to make a positive impact on those who have come after you? It's time to pay it forward. It's time to help the next generation of Cougars and continue the path of success in the classroom, on the court, on the field, on the mat, on the course, and in our community. It's time to give back. Show that you love Averett Athletics this February 14th. What if I told you that everything you worked for, trained for, and strived for, that someone before you helped pave the way for your own path, provided you opportunities and an avenue to shine? What if I told you it's your turn to make a positive impact on those who have come after you? It's time to pay it forward. It's time to help the next generation of Cougars and continue the path of success in the classroom, on the court, on the field, on the mat, on the course, and in our community. It's time to give back. Show that you love Averett Athletics this February 14th.
And we're back here on the Averett University Sports Network. Cougars start with the ball. Score 26-41. Cougars go inside the Weeders early, and they're going to call an offensive foul.
Averett foul charge number 3, Genesis Weeders.
Weeders not happy with that call.
First.
And Corey, neither am I. Didn't think that was the right call, but nevertheless was the call. Monarchs with the ball now. This is Joins. Joins is going to find number 3, Snipes. Snipes over to number 15, Kendrick. Kendrick to Alexander. Alexander all the way. Can't get this one to fall. But hurt her ankle on the play. And we'll be right back on the Averett Sports Network. And we're back here on the Averett University Sports Network. We hope that Tazaria Alexander is okay. Looked to tweak her ankle a little bit. Think it may have scared her more than anything. She already had some tape on that ankle, but we hope that she's okay. She got off and got some help off the court, thankfully. Nothing too serious, it looked like. Monarchs showing some pressure here. And the Cougars beat the pressure easy.
And I don't know if I agree with that call, Trey. And she was clearly on her pivot foot, waiting for a guard to cross over.
They're going to call the travel on Weeders. Either way, if we like it or not, Corey. But you may not have to agree with it, but I agree with you, so. And Kendrick goes all the way. Doesn't get the foul call, though. Very physical play. Gets it over to Smith. Smith's going to, thought she was going to step into the 3 there. Doesn't. But Lunsford says, I can match your own one. And airs one up. Doesn't get it to fall. This is going to be Carlton on the rebound. But it's supposed to be a 20 on the reset. But it was 29 that went up there. Brooke Coughlin with a rebound. That gives her 7th of the game. She needs just 3 points to move into 3rd all-time in scoring. Just last game, she moved into 4th, so she's just moving on up in the ranks, Corey.
Moving on up.
Lunsford calls out a play, gets it over to Scott. Scott gets it to Coughlin. Coughlin over to Smith. Smith gets it back to Scott. Scott down low to Coughlin. Coughlin's going to get the easy deuce. Beautiful basketball there. Excuse me, beautiful basketball there by the Cougars. And just one more point now, and then she will be all alone in 3rd place. Will be Brooke Coughlin. Right now, she's tied for 3rd. And Kiera Smith with the quick hand. She's going to go all the way. Snipes going to try to pick up the block. But just cannot. And Kiera Smith powers through the defense of Snipes and gets the easy deuce to fall with the right hand. Back to Joins. Beautiful play. And one by Joins. Beautiful give and go. And handoff back to Joins. Joins picks up the easy, but not so easy bucket there. She got the and one foul by Weeders. That's her 3rd. She's going to come out the game now. Braven Johnson checks into the game. Johnson with the massive first half. She had 7 rebounds and 12 points. 6 offensive rebounds in that first half. So Johnson with a great first half.
And as we said earlier, Trey, about Jones, as she hits that free throw to finish the three-point play, she's been getting it going here for the Monarchs.
Monarchs showing the pressure. Got the trap. Courtney Scott just says, I can just get out of this any way I want to and just throw it across court. Lunsford all the way down the lane. Gets called for the travel. She may have taken an extra step there. Thought she was going to finish on the opposite foot and get the scoop to go, but decided to take one more step, and the ref caught her. I liked it. Going to go back to the same play. Joins this time. Gets it blown up. And who comes up with the ball? That's number 20.
And Snipes with the tray ball.
That was Ricks, number 20, Ricks, on the offensive rebound. Shot, gets her own rebound, and out to Snipes for the 3. Beautiful basket there by the Cougars. And Johnson picks up the easy lay.
And that's easy does it there for the Cougars, breaking the press. Getting an easy lay for Johnson.
It's now 14 and 7 for Johnson. She's shooting 7 to 10, 70%. She has to be happy with her game. This is Ricks. And Ricks gets the foul. Foul on Johnson. That'll be Johnson's second foul.
And we have a sub for the Monarchs at number 4. Checks back in Latrice Pearson.
Ricks at the line for 2 shots.
And that first one is off for Ricks.
And Ricks in that first half had 3 rebounds and 6 points. She's going to let the second one fall. Gets that one to go. And into the game is number 14. That is number 14. Tay Hamilton. Billings also back into the game for the Monarchs. They're still showing pressure, even though the Cougars have broken it lately. Monarchs down 14. They're going to trap right here. But right around Snipes is Smith. Good block there by number 12. That was number 12, Patterson. Shakaylin Patterson said, not in my house. Back to Smith in the corner. Smith is going to fire it up. Left it short.
And that ball will go to Methodist. Billings bringing it down. Calling out the play. All over the Snipes. Snipes tees it up. And that's off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Carthen. Over to Smith. Smith to Scott. And Scott just not able to handle it as that ball goes out of bounds.
And that one by Snipes last time down looked very good. Just left it short. And Smith with the beautiful look to Scott backside, but just a little too much on it. Billings gets it over to Hamilton. Hamilton to Pearson. Pearson makes a good move. Gonna get the pull up. Thought she got fouled, doesn't though. And then she gets fouled, and that's number 12. Patterson on the offensive glass. Picks up the and 1 foul on Kiera Smith. Her third.
And Hunt will be checking back in for the Cougars. As Smith will take a seat. Patterson at the line looking to pick up the 3-point play.
Pick up the 3 the old-fashioned way, and she does. Nothing but nylon. And Corey wants a 22-point game in this game. It is now 11 when you look up. Monarchs have cut it in half. They're still pressing, but right around the press, easy as can be. Cameron Lunsford looks and shakes her hand in disbelief like, you can't press me. I'm just going to dribble right through it. And Billings over in the corner. They're going to find Patterson. Patterson's going to make the good move. They're going to call the foul.
And that's on Carthen. And Texan back in the game for the Cougars. Scott will take a seat. And Patterson back at the line. here to try to pick up 2.
Cut the lead back to 11 and try to stay in the game much as possible. There's the first one up. This one hits the back of the iron. Falls back into the hands of the referee. She has 1 shot now. Try to cut it to a dozen. And does. Monarchs stay in the press. Don't take away the middle. Easy as pie. They break the press again. Courtney Hunt's going to bring it out.
And they missed the wide open Hunt in the corner. But ball over to Texan. Texan with the drive and the flow. That's off the front of the rim. And that ball off the hands of Methodist. That ball will stay with Averett.
Indeed, you're right. They missed the open Hunt there. Hunt known for his shooting.
Lunsford calling out the play. Over to Hunt. Hunt shoots the 3. And that's out the front rim. But rebounded by Carthen. And Carthen goes up strong and gets the deuce to go. 51-37. Cougars lead.
And with that bucket there, Corey, congrats to Brooke Carthen as she moves into 3rd all-time in Averett history in scoring. And Patterson with the take, but loses it out of bounds. Out of bounds back to the Cougars, 37-51. 5:05 left to play in the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, Cougars out to an early 1st quarter lead that just plummeted this lead to where it is now. And it's been no less than 11, but as much as 22.
And Lunsford just easy, Trey, breaking the press. But an air ball by Carthen rebounded by Lunsford.
You're right. The pressure has not been a problem for the Cougars today. Lunsford's just been dribbling all around and puts her body in front of the defender. And indeed, I think may have been the right call. Could have been sliding her feet, but have to give her an A for effort. And I believe that's what the referee saw. Methodist picks up the charge there. Down 14 here. This is Billings. Pearson jacks the 3, doesn't get it to fall. On the glass again with number 12, Patterson. But Patterson gets it and gets fouled. Foul on Brooke Carthen.
And Pearson will be at the line now for 2.
Pearson with the great rebound there.
First one up, and the first one is good. And looking to get the second one as well. And that one goes down as well for Pearson. As a sub comes in for Methodist, number 20, Emily Ricks. And that ball to Johnson. And Johnson gets tripped up, draws the foul.
Methodist foul charge number 4, Patrice Pearson. Her second personal, team first.
Hunt calling out the play. Ball to Johnson down low. And that pass just a little too far as they had the high-low action going on with Carthen. Billings bringing it down for the Monarchs. Over to Ricks. Ricks to Snipes. Snipes over to Billings. Billings pump fake. Cross back. Ball in Hamilton's hands. And she goes for the post up over to Pearson, and she misses. Rebounded by Carthen. Over to Lunsford. Lunsford slowing it down. Hesitation. Goes right by the defense and gets the easy deuce. Billings with the hard dribble. Passes over to Pearson. Hamilton with the drive and the rejection by Carthen.
What a rejection indeed. And good hop step by Sam Texan there. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound by Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson gets fouled. And is gonna go to the line for two.
Jensen A. Billings, our first personal, team second. David Johnson at the line.
And subs in for Methodist, 31 joins, and number 12, Patterson. Johnson at the line here for two. And the first one rattles out for Johnson. See if she can get the second. And the second one rattles out the same. Rebounded by Patterson. Joins on the push. Back to Patterson. Patterson over to Pearson. Snipes with it. Ricks, and they're just swinging it across back over to Joins. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Joins with the turnaround. Snipes puts it up, and that's off the mark. Rebounded by Carthen. Outlet to Lunsford, and that ball was blocked out of bounds. That ball will stay with the Cougars.
And Texan finds Johnson. Johnson back to Texan. Texan back to Johnson. And gets hit with a travel. Great basketball there.
Joins casually bringing it up for the Monarchs. And it looks like an ISO play. Joins. But she passes it to Patterson, and Patterson just mishandles the pass, and that ball goes out of bounds. Lunsford over to Texan. Texan to Carthen. And they gives it back to Lunsford. Hunt with the tray, and that's off the mark, but she gets her own rebound and puts it up for two. 55-39 here. 2 minutes left to go in the third. Cougars lead it. Joins over to Ricks. Ricks to Pearson. Pearson, great defense by Lunsford. Active hands on the defensive end, and that ball is last touched by the Monarchs. Ball will be with the Cougars, and we have some subs. Zenise Chambers and Courtney Scott checks back in, and we have a timeout by the Monarchs. We'll be right back after this.
30-second timeout.
And we're back here on the Averett University Sports Network.
And that ball almost out of bounds, but pass, great pass by Scott to Johnson, and Johnson gets the easy deuce. Pearson with it at the top, and she shoots the three, and that's off the mark. Rebounded by Scott. Scott slowing it down. Up to Johnson, and Johnson gets the ball to Texan, but blocked. Rebounded by Ricks. Joins, pushes it. Three ball up by Snipes, and that's all air. But rebounded by Patterson, and Patterson gets it to go.
And Patterson with a humongous quarter here. She has just been on top of her game today in this third quarter. technical difficulties with the clock here.
49 seconds left to go here in the third. 57-41. Cougars still leading. Ball inbound to Chambers. Chambers back to Scott. Scott used the screen. They thought about a three. Chambers drives to the cup, but they call a offensive foul on Carthen. I want to say a moving screen. And that's her third. And Jones
with a quick pass over to Patterson. Patterson can't handle it, but does. Briggs gets it over to good pump fake there by number 3, Snipes, and Snipes it home. Gets 3 to fall. Been waiting to use that one all night, Corey. Last second there, but that was one I saw. Courtney Scott showing her speed, but gets it ripped away by number 4, Pearson. And another block there. Another block there by Carthen. 3.5 seconds left on the clock.
And that's another turnover for the Cougars. And ball inbound to Jones. 3, 2, drive, 1. She puts it up, but it's off the mark. And that is the end of the third. 57-44. Your Cougars lead heading into the fourth. We'll be right back after this.
And we're back here for the last quarter of the game. Cougars on top by 13, 44-57 is the score. And a foul there by the Monarchs. Foul there by the Cougars. That was on number 3, Genesis Wieters. I think that's number 14, Hamilton at the line. It is. The first one up and good.
And looking to get the second one to go as well. And if you look up, she gets down. She misses that one. Rebounded by Scott. And the pressure on for the Monarchs. Ball to Johnson. Johnson over to Chambers. Texan. Face out on the screen. Drives and gets it to go with the left. Great basket by Texan. And Billings with it. Over to Riggs. Back to Billings. Billings pump fake. And she turns it over, still by Scott. Scott racing down the floor, gets it to go. She's just a blur when she gets it going downhill. Billings with it. And that three is up by Snipes off the mark. Rebounded by Scott. Weeders with the pass to Texan. Texan doesn't go up, but yes, she does. And that is the bottom of the rim. Rebounded by Snipes. Snipes over to Billings. Billings with the open three. And that's off the mark. Rebounded by Weeders. And the Cougars slow it down as Chambers brings it up the floor. Texans with it.
Texans going to step into a three. They're going to say Fruit was on the line of two. Long rebound by Chambers. Ashley goes to Johnson. And it's going to go to Scott. Scott for three. Can't get it to fall. Billings with the rebound. Beautiful rebound there by Billings. But it was stolen away by Scott. Scott with another one. 45-63. Cougars push it up to 18 when the Monarchs had it as low as 11 this half. And Scott now is 16 on the game.
And Billings with a nice crossover into the lane. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Weeders.
Weeders with her 11th glass of the game. Raven Johnson with that last offensive rebound. Makes her way to a double-double. She has 10 rebounds now. 16 points, 10 rebounds. Texan into the lane. Gets to the Johnson. Johnson now has 18. And that pushes the lead to 20.
And Johnson has been having herself a game. Just mouse in the house all day in the paint. She's been having her way. And that shot is up, and it is good from Briggs. And that's been her range all game as Chambers brings it up the floor.
Chambers travels. And back into the game. Is number 24, Brooke Carlton, just 2 points away from picking up her double-double. And she has 8 points and 13 rebounds. Quick shot there by the Monarchs. And that's going to be a foul there on Jones.
Methodist foul, charge number 31.
6:28 left in the fourth quarter.
Chambers.
Quick move, excuse me, Corey. Thought she was going to go to the rack with that. Gets it over to Scott. Scott has 16 in the game. Looking to make it 18, and does.
Nice fall-away jumper by Scott.
Scott had a career high 21 a couple outings ago. She's only 3 away from that. Her and Raven Johnson are both tied with 18 points right now. Raylan Davis Robinson into the game, about to check in for the Cougars. Good position there by the Monarchs. Even better defense there by Raven Johnson. And Snipes it home once again for the Methodist Monarchs. We'll be right back. Timeout by the Monarchs. And we're back here on the Averett University Sports Network. 5:45 left to play. Cougars up 50-67. Looking just to finish this one off strong and pick up the W. Gets it to Davis Robinson. She lets it fly. Misses on the 3. Joins all the way down the court, looking like a blur. Couldn't get it to fall. And a blur right back the other way is Courtney Scott. She's going to look to pick up the deuce. And Courtney Scott with 20 points on the night. Scott having herself a career night. She needs just 2 points for her new career high. She has to be happy with that. And this is number 4, Pearson on the shot. She just couldn't get it to fall. This is Chambers, and Johnson's going to get a foul called for her and her team. That was foul on number 12, Patterson.
That's her third personal, team second. Courtney Hunt back in for the Cougars.
Back into for the Cougars, Courtney Hunt. So now on the floor for the Cougars, number 14, Hunt, number 23, Scott, number 24, Carlton, number 11, Johnson, and number 5, Davis Robinson, and that's number 14, Courtney Hunt with the knockdown trigger trade, doing what she does best. And back on the other side is Ross. Ross tries to pick up the 3 back. She can't. Pearson takes her time and doesn't shoot a shot.
Good D by Robinson.
And Pearson knocks it home off the glass.
I guess the bank is open this way. It's all right.
And the bank is indeed open for Pearson. And what a pass there by Hunt. And Hunt gets it back to Johnson. And Hunt giving it back to Johnson after Johnson just gave it to Hunt.
Johnson, man, like I said, she's been having herself a night. Getting it going in the paint.
And Johnson now with 20. And her career high is 21. She's going to look to match her career high right here, Corey. It's up, and it's no good. So she only needs a bucket to get her new career high. And gets stripped there. Tries to pick up the steal. Hunt tries to get the steal back. Refs letting them play. Scott and Johnson both with 20 points right now. Both looking to get 22 and get a new career high. Cougars up 52-74. Just under 4 to play.
And Jones try to get the bounce pass in there, but that's great feats by Hunt.
Johnson on the game has 20 points and 12 rebounds. While Scott has 20 points and 8 rebounds. So Scott's going to look up to pick up 2 rebounds here and try to get 2 more points, try to get that career high, but more importantly, get the double-double. And also trying to pick up a double-double is number 24, Brooke Carlton, and she has 8 points. She also moved to the 3rd all-time scoring today. Snipes airs up a 3, can't get it to fall. Joins is going to tap it out of bounds. And coming into the game right now is number 21, Cameron Lunsford. Lunsford's going to get Courtney Scott here. Scott may just be done for the day, but a beautiful game that she had. 20 points, 8 rebounds. She can't complain. Gonna be mad she didn't get that 2 points to get a new career high, but nevertheless happy with the team's efforts tonight and their own efforts. 20 points is still a great outing. 8 rebounds, never can complain. Those tabs may give her consideration for freshman of the week. Coming up, this is Robinson, and just goes in and out. And on the glass is Raven Johnson. Johnson with a nice dish. And Brooke Carlton with the bucket. That now gets her a double-double. She now has 10, 13. And Raven Johnson picks up the assist and now with 20 and 13 as well. And good move there by Joins with the one-hand scoop. Can't get it to fall. Johnson with another rebound. Rebound on her tail off today. And Carlton saves the ball. Gets it to Robinson. And Robinson picks up the bucket. Karina Davis Robinson with the easy deuce. Has been putting in points in left and right as of late, Corey. Especially when we're commentating. This is Pearson. Pearson loses it. They're going to say ball stays with the Monarchs.
A nice little back tip by Robinson, poking it out of bounds.
Billings back into the Monarchs.
And we have a sub for the Monarchs, Billing.
And this is going to be number 3, Snipes, taking the ball out.
Ball over to Billings, back over to Pearson. And they're just swinging it. Snipes with it. And the Billing. 5 seconds. Billing takes it all the way to the hole and gets the bucket.
Billings, a great finisher around the rim, especially with her left. At times, finishes with her left. Just as good as her dominant hand right, especially as I've seen from tonight. Monarchs down 24. It's 54-78 here. 2 minutes to go. Carlton catches it, gets a jab step. Gonna put her head down. Gets stripped there. May have been stripped away by Ricks. Don't know, but Ricks is nevertheless going to bring it down. Going to find Pearson. Pearson back to Snipes. Snipes with a third one of the half. 3 snipes for her. Is number 3, Katie Snipes. Cuts the lead to 21. Courtney Hunt showing up. Courtney Hunt showing off their little ball handling skills there. Gets to the Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson back door to Cameron Lunsford. And Johnson picks up another assist. 57-80 now. Johnson just having an all-around game. We were talking about Courtney Scott for freshman of the week. Raven Johnson's having herself a candidate for player of the week after this good performance.
And Billings thought about it. Ball over to Ricks. And Ricks misses. Johnson with the rebound. Ball to Robinson. Robinson with the bounce pass to Carlton. And Carlton puts it up and it's good.
It's now 20-15-4 for Raven Johnson. And that's now 12 for Carlton. And the Cougars just dominated the glass today, Corey. When I tell you how many rebounds they have, you may not believe me. They're going to look to add to it right here if they can, but they're not going to.
That's Ricks. She knocks it home.
She's been shooting that mid-range all game.
And Robinson with the strong take, but that is blocked by Snipes.
Good defense there by Snipes. So the rebound, Corey, Cougars plus 30 on the glass. Cougars had 60 rebounds, while the Monarchs now have 31 rebounds. Basket there by Ricks, but nevertheless, Cougars take this one at home, 82-61. Thank you for joining me and Corey on the Averett Sports Network. We'll be back next time out here on the Averett University Sports Network.